Warning, there is a good chance Bitcoin Mike has no idea what he's talking about. Do your own research. Enjoy the show. Thank you. All right, folks, let's take a quick look at the markets today. Pretty much the same place we've been, for the last couple weeks, last 6 months, I don't know. Bitcoin hanging out at around 16,700. All of your altcoins pretty much took a little bit of a beating over the last couple days. Mr. Cardano wants to go down to that 25 cents. Well, I will be picking up more, and I can tell you, I think 20 cents is definitely a possibility at this point, but nobody knows where the bottom is, and that's basically the point here. Let's see what's going on in crypto news today. First of all, I guess it's kind of Twitter news, crypto news. A lot of people are talking about Twitter. Elon Musk poll results are in. He should step down, blah, 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 right? So now people are mad about the way Elon Musk is running Twitter. They're mad that he's running Twitter, and they feel like that's the reason Tesla stock has been tanking, because Elon Musk is putting all his time into Twitter, blah, 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 blah. I'm so glad I'm woke. I'm woke to investing at this point, folks. I get it. I didn't get it a couple years ago. But once you understand that everything goes in cycles, folks, Tesla stock has been on an absolute tear really since 2020. I mean, it was like down to nothing. And then we basically hit a high of $400. Now we're back down to 170. Folks, it's just like Bitcoin. It's just like Cardano, Ethereum, stocks. If it's a good company, no matter what, they can't go parabolic forever. Twitter was due for a dump, or not, well, Twitter too, but Tesla was due for a dump, just like all the other stocks were due for a dump. No stock is doing great right now. They had their parabolic run, and just like crypto, they're going down. And what happens when things go down? Everybody says, oh, it's the CEO's. The CEO's horrible. It's horrible. Everybody get out of Tesla. No, the smart money got out of Tesla when it was $300. Just like the smart money got out of Bitcoin when it was $60,000. The smart money got out of Cardano when it was $2 to $3. And I like to put myself in that category for Cardano. The smart money got out of Theta when it was between $8 and $14. The dumb money bought Tesla. If you bought Tesla at $400, you are an idiot. You're an imbecile. You're the dumb retail money. But you have to have that dumb money if the smart money is going to make any money. If the guy who bought Tesla at $60 wants to be able to sell his Tesla for $400, you have to have the dumb money. Then eventually the dumb money learns they made a mistake, and they figure it out later on. So everybody's saying, right now, Elon Musk needs to resign from Twitter, blah, blah, blah. No, folks. It has nothing to do with it. Everything Elon Musk turns to gold. Every company he's ever created is turned to gold. Everything he touches turns to gold. But we're in a freaking recession. He took over a company, Twitter. This was Twitter before Elon Musk took over. It was basically just handout to entitled liberals. That was the job. Pay them $100,000 a year and coddle them all day. And the company made no money. It was actually despicable. This was a publicly traded company. People invested in this company, Twitter, and all the money went to just giving these pieces of crap liberal woke people free salary, free lunch. They did nothing all day. I mean, here's a quick video from what Twitter was before Elon Musk took over.
To a day in my life as a Twitter employee. So this past week, went to SF for the first time at a Twitter office.
I can tell you, I run a detective agency. The minute that woman opened her mouth, she couldn't work for my company. I mean, this is the problem, folks. These people who should be doing nothing, she should be working at Starbucks making $10 an hour, if that. They probably gave this woman a $100,000 salary. Look at her typical day at Twitter.
Badged in. Honestly, took a moment to just soak everything in. What a blessing. Also started my morning off with an iced matcha from the perch. Then I had a meeting, so quickly scheduled one of these little pod rooms, which were so cool. They're literally...
So anyway, I'm not going to play the whole thing. It makes me sick. A completely failed publicly traded company. Elon Musk took it over a couple months ago. It's going to take him a couple years to fix it, folks. It's going to take a couple years. I see right here, Elon Musk has no idea what he's doing from the cryptocurrency news channel. I mean, what are you guys talking about? We're in a downturn. He took over a failed company, and 3 months later, it's not profitable. So that's Elon Musk's fault. Give it a couple years, folks. Give it a couple years. I get it. A lot of dumb people bought Tesla stock at its highs, but that's your fault. Just like if you bought Bitcoin at $65,000. In 2 years, 2024, when the stocks go crazy again, Tesla's going to be right up to $400. It'll probably be up to $800 by 2025. And Twitter will eventually be a profitable company. Mark this freaking video. Why would you bet against the smartest guy on planet Earth? He's the smartest guy on planet Earth. He's so much smarter than you and me and everybody. He's the richest guy on the planet. And because his stock is down and Twitter's not profitable after 3 months of him taking over, now we don't like Elon Musk anymore. This is why I don't jump on that fucking train. That's why I didn't jump on the train with Kevin O'Leary. I will never ever join the mob mentality. The mob is stupid. The mob is CNBC. The mob is retail money. The mob is the people who basically have no opinion until 1,000 other people have an opinion and they hop on that opinion. I hate Tesla cars because I think they're unreliable, but people love them and they will do, and he has, as far as superchargers, as far as electric cars, he has the dominant market. So Tesla's going to do absolutely crazy numbers in the next couple of years. I'm not buying any Tesla because I just don't like the vehicles, but I would. It's not a bad buy right now. Could it go lower? Absolutely. But my thing is, why would you just don't bet against the smartest guy in the world when you yourself are an idiot? I am an ant compared to Elon Musk. And everybody watching my channel right now, do you understand he has double your IQ and he's created more than you'll ever create? Oh, but I don't like Elon Musk. He's more conservative. He's not a liberal. Well, if that's how you're going to make your investing decisions, you deserve to live in your mommy's basement. You deserve it. You deserve everything you get if you're that dumb. Okay? So anyway, that's my little Elon Musk rant. 2024, 2025, Tesla's going to be crazy. It's going to be a $500, $600, $700 stock. Yes, folks. Everything goes in cycles. Do you understand it? Pull that shit out of your ears. Everything goes in cycles. You're a fucking idiot if you bought Tesla at $400. But if you hold it, you'll probably make some money. The smart money's buying Tesla right now. The smart money bought in 2020. Just like with Bitcoin. I can pull up the Bitcoin chart. Looks just like the Tesla chart. It pumps, dumps, and every time we're on a dump, everybody hops on the bandwagon of misery, and I'm not hopping on that. I just see opportunities in these dumps. So anyway, speaking of opportunity, going back to the market, everything's pretty much on a dump road. We're very close to the bottom. Is the bottom 10,000 for Bitcoin? Is it 12? Was it 15? Is Cardano going down to 15 cents, 20 cents? I don't know, but I'm just buying. I'll have money to buy on the side if Cardano goes down to a penny, because that's how I've allocated my funds to buy Cardano. I put a small percentage in each dump, and I started doing that under 65 cents. Same with Bitcoin, and same with everything else. That's what smart money does. Andrew Tate's been buying Bitcoin. He's a smart guy. Everybody loves him. I mean, I don't agree with everything he says, but, well, actually, I probably do agree with most of the stuff he says, to be honest with you. But he talks a little bit about Bitcoin.
And own your money. You can actually have your money, right? How else are you going to have it? In cash? And then you got to deal with the inflation? How difficult is it to move serious cash? I had to send, it's about 4 years ago, I sent $900,000 to Qatar for a completely legal reason.
Why?
I wanted to buy a property in Qatar. So I was involved in the purchasing of a property in Qatar. The backflips, the paperwork, the legal nightmare. I swear to God, I was put on a travel list because for about a year after that, I was stopped at every airport just for a bank transfer, right? No problem with Bitcoin. No problem. So it fixes a whole bunch of problems, cryptocurrencies. It certainly does. And I think a lot of people who are forward thinking and believe the things I believe in, it's the only logical conclusion. What else are you going to do? Trust a bank? Will you trust them? There's nothing else to do with it. I'm actually at the point where, although I do own quite a lot of property, I don't want any more. And I keep getting offered nice property deals. And Tristan's like, should we buy this? It's like, no, I don't even trust the Romanian government or the Russian government. I have property in Moscow. I don't even trust the government anymore. I don't even want a property because if I piss the government off, they're just going to take it.
That's absolutely true, and I can say this a little bit as a Greek American. My father was born in Greece, had some property in Greece. When he died 20 years ago, he left a little bit of property to my brother and I. For us to get that little piece of property, we had to go back and forth to the Greek embassy 20 times. They didn't want to give it to us. We had to get lawyers involved. It was hell. When you're dealing with these other countries, and thankfully I live in the United States, but the United States might not be like that forever. When you deal with these other countries when it comes to property ownership and stuff like that, the government can take your property whenever you want. You never really own anything, and that's the problem. With Bitcoin, at least you own it. Nobody can really take it. And it was just like I said, it was a little piece of property. We finally got it in our name and all that stuff, and we were able to sell it. This was a while back, but it was such a pain in the ass. And we just never felt like one of the reasons we sold it is we never felt like we owned it because the Greek government just saw us. We were actually afraid the Greek government was eventually just going to take the property. And if my aunt, who helps us out there because she's Greek, if she got too old where she couldn't help us out anymore, we thought once she couldn't help us out anymore, the government would just take the property and we'd lose my dad's house he grew up in. So this is how it is in other countries, folks. We're happy to be in America where that doesn't happen, but eventually that could happen, where America breaks down to the point where you own a bunch of property, but they just take it from you, or they don't recognize that you own it, or they'll increase your taxes so much that you can't even afford it. So Andrew Tate makes a very good point right here.
I don't own it. They say you own it until you annoy the government, then you don't own it, right? So I don't even want property anymore. I'm going full crazy Mr. Blockchain now because it's the only time I feel like I have control over things. And we're losing control at such a rapid rate. I'm trying to stay ahead of the curve. People saying, oh, I'll just buy a house and it's my little house. It's not your little house. You'll see how quickly they'll take your little house from you. Look what they've done so far. They've taken your business from you. You think they want to take your little house? People are not scared enough of the right things. They're scared of Corona. They should be scared of what the government did to them in the name of Corona. That's what they should be. But people.
Anyway, totally agree with this guy. The only thing I knew about Andrew Tate was like he would make funny videos about women and all that stuff, which I agree with, but I was like, whatever, I don't care about this guy. But he really is a smart guy, especially talking about Bitcoin, because that's what I care about. I care about investing, and this guy has a good head on his shoulders. He knows what he's talking about, and he's been buying Bitcoin, so what else do you need to know? All the smart people are buying Bitcoin. All right, what else have we talked about? Quickly here, Binance.us set to acquire Voyager Digital. Remember, FTX was supposed to buy Voyager. Now Binance.us is going to acquire it. That means if you had some money in Voyager, maybe you'll get a percentage back. That's some good news there. Early on in the story, so we'll see what happens. A little bit of Cardano news here. Cardano gets into the largest BNB chain whale's top purchases. What does that mean? Cardano native token Cardano has once again become one of the top purchases by large asset holders on the BNB chain network. According to Whale Stats, over the last 24 hours, the top 100 members of the investor group purchased an average of 10,308 tokens, equivalent to what is it? 2,750. I don't even know what they're talking about there. But anyway, my point is, what I've been talking about for a while is the smart money is all buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Theta. I mean, you can go down the list and see what whales are buying. And like I said, I'm doing what the smart people are doing, and I'm also not going to bet against Elon Musk, the smartest guy in the world, because he took over the shittiest company on planet Earth that was basically welfare for rich, spoiled brat liberals. The company was bankrupt. He took it over a couple months ago, and now people are mad that the company isn't like perfect right now. And people are mad that Tesla stock went up to the moon, and now it's retracing. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Don't be the dumb money. Stop being the dumb money, okay? The dumb money. CNBC, Jim Cramer. You think people watching CNBC, Jim Cramer, are making any money? He caters to dumb money. Smart money's not watching Jim Cramer. By the time Jim Cramer talks about it, it's too late. It's too late. Jim Cramer was telling people to buy Bitcoin when it was at its highs. Then when it starts dumping, he tells people it's garbage. That's dumb retail money. CNBC, TV, the boob tube. They call it a boob tube for a reason. Not because smart people are watching it. So I'm not betting against Elon Musk. I would be buying Tesla right now, although I don't like Tesla vehicles, so I'm not buying Tesla, but I would if I like the vehicles. I think the stock's going to do very, very well. Bitcoin's going to do very, very well. We're in a downtrend. We had our fun last year when everything went crazy. That's when you should have sold like I did. I paid off my rental property, and I'm going to do it again in 2024, 2025. But next time it's going to be even better because I'm not going to make any of the mistakes I made last time. All right, folks. Like and subscribe. Thank you for the new subscribers. Take it easy.